Would you like to have a well-trained, well-behaved dog in any situation? Me too. My goal is to do it without choke collars, prong collars, and other inhumane training methods. If you don't know who me and Merlin are, go to trainingmerlin.com to find out more about our mission. In this video, I'd like to show you Merlin's current level of training after 19 days, and this will be around my property in my house. This is my first time owning a dog, and I wanted to try positive reinforcement training, which means I'll use rewards Merlin likes to encourage and shape desired behaviors rather than punish him for behaviors I don't like. I just gave the heel command, which we started to practice a few days earlier. I weigh out his daily kibble portion each morning, and I use it all day for sporadic training sessions. To get him to stay with me, I would walk around while feeding him little pieces of kibble every few steps. You could expect many more videos and articles of me perfecting this command. It's kinda loose right now. Stay updated by subscribing on YouTube. We started practicing the wait command from the moment I met him. I would lure him into position with food or a toy, whatever I could get him interested in. I would then give the wait command, move away slightly, release him, and give a treat. At this point, he waits reliably for a short time, but sometimes breaks before being released. Merlin, stay. Merlin, heel. Sit. Merlin, heel. Merlin, sit. Down. Sit. Up. Sit. Good boy. Down. Good boy. Good boy, Merlin. Good boy. See, so he does a lot of behaviors right there for just a small reward of 4 pieces of kibble. Merlin does okay on the leash around the property. When he first came, he just constantly pulled like a semi, and if I take him too far down the street or to another city with a lot of distractions and smells or whatever, it's just constant pulling. You'll see many videos of me trying to get that behavior out of him, but for right now, I'll just show you how I've got him walking on the leash around the property. Merlin, come! Good boy, good boy. Whoa, sit. Good boy, good boy. Come on, Merlin. I think I was attempting to train Merlin while his energy levels were too high because we hadn't played much before this video. You're about to witness his signature freak out where he passes his stress tolerance level and starts to jump at, bite, growl, and pull on the leash. When he first came home, these episodes were much worse and lasted much longer, and he would even bite fairly hard on my sleeves and forearms. This was partially because I didn't know how to react. Yelling doesn't work, Caesar Milan's hand cup bite method doesn't work, and trying to restrain him seems to scare him and make him resist even more. On his first days home, I was too scared to let go of his leash or collar because I wasn't sure if he would bolt. I would try to hold him in place, but like I said, this made him resist worse and bite harder. On his third day home, he did this, and by then I felt like I could get him to come back to me for a treat. So when he started, I immediately let go of his leash, walked away from him while turning my back. He paused for a second, then got a quick case of the zoomies, but didn't leave my front yard. I went to our porch, grabbed some kibble, and he came right back to me. What I've taken to doing now is grabbing hold of his collar while calmly telling him to relax or flat out ignoring him until he relaxes. This is because I don't want him to learn that he can get away from me or off the leash by exhibiting these tantrums. I also want to show him that I'll never hurt him, but he must comply with me, and he will one way or another. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, but I am making progress. At first, I wasn't sure if it was aggression or what, but I've come to believe that it just happens when he becomes overstressed for some reason, and then he gets afraid and is unable to think clearly. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly causes Merlin to top his stress level, and it's my job to work at preventing it. I believe it's just his way of trying to tell me something. In this case, after I relaxed him and put him into a down to get his attention back, we played a long game of fetch mixed in with some tug. Maybe he was just telling me I was being too boring and he needed to run off some energy. He sure does love to run, and he's really fast. So basically, I just made this video to show you Merlin after about 19 to 20 days with me. I didn't show you everything he knows or how well he knows everything because I didn't want the video to be too long and too boring. He's a 2 to 3 year old pit bull mix that I got from the shelter. He came in as a stray, so I don't know much about his past, and my goal with him is to kind of test out these positive reinforcement training techniques and see if they really work and if they'll really produce a well-trained and reliable dog who's obedient in any situation. A lot of people say, that these methods will only work if you have a treat in your hand
and your dog only listens if you've got treats and stuff like that. But I think it's about just developing a system that where you strengthen and reinforce the behaviors, and then you phase out the treats. And I mean, of course, you still want to reward them every once in a while. That's the point of having a dog. But anyway, even some people at the shelter where I got him, not the employees, but volunteer dog walkers, would tell me, oh, when he acts up, just hit him, show him who's boss, And as you can see from when he freaks out, which I'm glad I got on video for you, that's totally unnecessary. That would just completely destroy my relationship with him. He wouldn't trust me. Then he really would be. I think he would turn into an aggressive dog, because it seems like he knows he's big and powerful. So that's my goal, is to get rid of some of these myths that surround pit bulls, some of these myths that surround dominance training and all of this kind of different stuff like that. Make sure you give us a big thumbs up for how well he's doing off leash right now, and just for being an awesome dog. Subscribe to stay updated with the videos I'm going to be putting out about strengthening the behaviors he knows and teaching him new stuff. And if you want to see more pictures, more videos, and learn more about me and Merlin, just go to trainingmerlin.com. So until next time, see you guys. Merlin, can you say bye? Merlin, can you say bye? All right, guys, later.